live. Okay, so what we did, we went outside and we did a kind of a pretend wave. It was fun. So today what we want to do is take these values. So we went around and we all kind of did our wave thing with this many people. And this is the time we got to do a 5-person wave, 8, 12, 18, so forth, all the way to the time we got for 30 people. Though we had to do that several times again, but we finally got it, okay? So what's our objective today? Is we are going to create the line of best fit to a linear scatter plot. Okay, we're going to create the line of best fit to a linear scatter plot. So I'm just going to take our data, and hopefully you guys have got that all written down. And I'm going to do a dot, dot, dot thing, okay? Now we'll have to estimate, because 2.26, you know, you're not going to be able to get that exactly, but we'll estimate. And the 2.75, so we'll estimate where our points go. If I were to take a look at my scatter plot, let's shift this way. Again, this is my control variable. This is my independent variable. We were able to control the number of people, but obviously we were not able to control the time. You guys agree with that? So I'm going to put people down here. And I'll put my time on the y-axis. N, T. N for number of people, T. So I'm just going to go ahead and, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I might not get the whole, might not get 30 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm awfully close to 30, but I'm going to, time-wise, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm just going to slowly do my dot to dot to dot, okay? All right. So let's see here. I'm going to have, I'm going to estimate 5 and 2.26. Maybe there, right? Maybe there. It doesn't have to be perfect. 8 and a 2.75, maybe. 12 and about a 4.4. About maybe there. 18 and about a 8.18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to have 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27. And an 8. 1, 2, 23. Oh, I'm off. Uh-oh. See, I already made a mistake. Better fix this. That looked like it wasn't quite on. I got the wrong point. That's why I have 3 bottles of whiteout. Make a lot of mistakes. Okay, now 23, 18's 5, 5.12. There we go. 23 is about an 8.18. 27 is 8.23. Maybe there. And my 30 is kind of off my paper. Okay, there it is. Okay, there's my scatter plot. I'll let you guys go ahead and get those values down. You want me to show my numbers again, or does everybody have the numbers? Okay, you guys want to see my numbers? Here, I'll shift it this way so you can see my numbers, okay? Here's my numbers. And there's my scatter plot, okay? Now you're going to need a ruler. And I'll come around and let you grab a ruler. If you have your own ruler, that's fine. But you're going to need a ruler. You already got one. Anybody need a ruler? Okay, ruler. Okay, so share if you want to go ahead. Doesn't matter. Yeah, share. There you go. There you go. Ron, you guys want to share? There you go. Okay, ruler. Ruler. Okay, ruler. Ruler. What I gave you two. I'll give Valerie one. Ruler. You guys want to share? Grab two. Share three. There you go. There you go. Ruler. There you go. Take that. Good check. Beat that one good. That one's going to beat a video, huh? There's a ruler for you. Oh, and you got a ruler. Anybody not get a ruler? So, I want you to watch. Everybody, all eyeballs up above, right? Everybody looking? Everybody look at the screen. Now, I'm going to try and draw the line of best fit. Now, my line, I'm just going to guess. We're all going to have slightly different lines. Does that make sense? I mean, because I'm going to try and find the line that I think goes through all of them, but I'm not going to be able to get them all. And you guys are going to do the same thing, so they're all going to be slightly different. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to see if I can fit, and maybe there, I don't know. Maybe right about there. So I'm trying to draw a line that I think would be the line of best fit. So that's my line of best fit. I'm hoping yours is going to be close. How's that? Okay, that's what I think my line is that line right there. So I want you to take your ruler and just try and draw the line of best fit, okay? Wherever you can do. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try and get a line that, straight line that goes through most of the points, okay? So the question is, I want the equation. So I want this equation. I want the equation of this line. Yeah, I want this, I do. So, kind of finding the slope is going to be difficult, isn't it? Because you've got your decimals and all. But we can use Heather's formula, which is what we're going to do. And then we're going to use our point slope point. So here's what I'm going to do. I need 2 points, because 2 points make a line. I need 2 points, right? Because 2 points make a line. So I'm going to pick any two. You can pick two. I don't know, I think that point right there looks pretty good. Maybe that point. I'm just going to pick these. And the further away they are, the more accurate. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pick this one and this one. This one and this one. I'm going to circle those. Okay, so those are the points I'm going to pick. If you pick the same points, it'll make it easier for you for notes, but you don't have to pick the same points. I'm going to pick that one and that one, because they seem to be pretty close to my line. I don't think I'd pick that one. That one, you guys probably are going super fast. So the points I picked the 5 and the 2.26, and I picked the 27, and I picked the 8.23. So I picked 2 points. So pick 2 points. I did. Any two. I want the two that are kind of close to my line. That makes sense, right? I also like two that are farther apart, because if they're too close, then sometimes your line that you pick changes, okay? Now, what do I need? Well, I need 2 things. What do I need? I need 2 things. I need the slope, and I need the equation. I have a slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? I have a slope formula. I want to use that. So let's find the slope first. Now I'm probably going to need a calculator or my phone or whatever. But y2, y1, x1, x2, right? So I'm going to use my slope formula to find the slope. I'll probably get a decimal. That's okay. I can live with it. So I'm going to have my x1, y1, x2, y2. I'll plug those values into my slope formula. So I'll go m equals, let's see, y2 is 8.23, subtract y1, 2.26 over x2, which is 27, minus 5. Okay, I'm going to use I'm going to need a calculator because I got decimals, right? That's okay. I don't mind. I can do this. I can do this if I have a calculator. So let's see, 8.23 subtract 2.26. I get a 5.97 over 22, and I'm just going to divide that. I'm going to take my calculator and go my 5.97 and divide it by 22, and I get about a 0.27. So I'm going to go 0.27. That means you guys are going one person every 0.27 seconds. Whoo! You were fast, weren't you? You were fast. So my slope is 0.27. Okay. Now I need the equation, right? I need the equation. So I have a point and I have a slope. So I'm going to use my point slope formula, and that is my y minus my y1 equals my m x minus x1. Okay? So I've just about got my equation. I've got the slope formula, and now I'm going to use the point slope formula. So I'm going to plug in my x, I'll plug my 5 right there, my 2.26 for y1. So I'm going to rewrite this as y minus 2.26 equals m, which our slope was 0.27, x minus 5. Okay, so just plug my point and my slope. Point slope. So plug my point and my slope into my formula. Now I'm just going to simplify. Okay, how am I doing? Is this making sense? Same thing we've been doing for a while. Okay, so then y minus 2.26 equals 0.27 x minus, I don't know, that's what calculators are for, right? So 0.27 times 5 of 1.35. And then I'll plus 2.26, and I'll have an answer of y equals 0.27x negative 1.35 plus 2.26. I'll get an answer about 0.91 plus 0.91. Okay, how am I doing? There's my equation. I'm going to redo it, and I'm going to say this n of t because it is the number of people with respect to time. That's my equation. Okay, good. I like that equation. I'm going to circle it. That's my answer. Now, am I going too fast? I'll wait for you to get the equation. So on the back side, I'm going to write my equation. My equation was n of t equals 0.27 t plus 0.91. Okay? Now, we didn't want to be out there forever going around and around and around around and around and around and around, right? So we can use our equation for 100 people, right? So 100 people is the number of people. I'll just put that in for, oh, that should be an N. My bad. Should be an N. Let's fix that. Should be an N. Should be an N, not T. N. So that's an N. So I'm going to put 100 people in for N. So I'm going to go, my time is going to equal 0.27 times 100 plus 0.91, right? And then, much better than just doing it, we're just going to use our formula. So if we were to go around and around and around and around, it would have taken us 27.9 seconds, almost half a minute for us to do 100 people. So we're going to say the time is about 27.91 seconds. And then finally, if we had 400 people do it, we can guess the time. So we keep going around and around and around and around and around, and run the time for 400 people, we'll just plug 400 in, right? Same thing. Plug 400 people in. Okay. T equals my 0.27 times 400 plus my 0.91. So I'm just going to use my equation to get the answers. Times 400 plus 0.91. So about 100, over a minute, right? Almost 2 minutes, 108.9 seconds. 108.91 seconds. Okay, that's what I have.